Welcome, and thank you for joining us on This Week in the Valley. Our show features people and events that are making a difference where we live, right here in North Missouri. I'm Donna Bell.
And I'm Darren Elzaris. We have a great show for you, and joining us a bit later are Jennifer Wilson with the Randolph County Old Settlers Reunion, Carol Klingsmith and Janie Spencer with information on a grant that could help many in the area, and we have many events taking place in the area to tell you about.
But first, thanks to all the members who came out last Thursday for Sheridan Valley's 63rd annual membership meeting. We hope you enjoyed it. We certainly enjoyed visiting with everyone there. We'll have more on the annual meeting on next week's show.
This Sunday is a big day. For one, Grandparents' Day is being celebrated, a day to honor all grandparents for what they do and who they are. And two, this is the day our very own Miss Mackenzie Garber of Hale will compete for the title of Miss America. The anticipation is building.
It certainly is. Well, there are so many reasons why grandparents are special, whether you're a grandchild or the parent. Grandparents can be great role models and provide a sense of family history.
Grandparents provide their grandkids with love. They have their best interests at heart and can make them feel safe. Some would call this spoiling the kids, but at Grandma and Grandpa's home, rules are meant to be broken.
Grandparents also encourage a child's healthy development. Grandparents may have a lot of time to spend playing and reading to kids. Such dedicated attention only improves a child's developmental and learning skills.
Grandparents give parents a break. Whether it's date night or time to run a few errands, it's good to know that their kids are with their grandparents, even if they are probably eating candy and watching TV past bedtime.
In today's world, though, families may be scattered across the country. If your grandparents live out of town, plan a trip to visit them. And if you can't, Sheridan Valley makes it easy to stay in touch by phone, email, or Skyping. Don't miss out on making this day special for grandparents.
And that's exactly what we use for ours and our family to go through with my parents. They love seeing the kids, and it's a great thing with technology.
Absolutely. Well, many grandparents around here. Thanks everyone for sharing.
Well, the 2015 Miss America pageant will air live this Sunday evening from Atlantic City's Broadway Hall on ABC at 8 p.m. our time. And what an exciting time for Mackenzie Garber of Hale.
This was a first for CBTV to have Miss Missouri on our show. She truly is a dedicated and compassionate young lady. The students of Hale School planned an assembly and gave her a great send-off before she headed to New Jersey for her final preparations for the pageant.
Here's a glimpse of her visit to the school.
Nice to see you, Mackenzie.
Thank you so much. I had to change into my Cardinal Pride, you guys. Do you like it? Thank you. I just got this dress last week in Little Rock, Arkansas, and when I tried it on, I'm gonna wear it at Miss America, but when I tried it on, I thought, I have to wear this to Hale because it's perfect. It's cardinal colors. I just love it. So thank you all so much for having me today on your first day of school. I'm honored. And I got to visit with each grade K through 6. My personal platform, which is character education, and we had a lot of fun, but I'm also going to share it with those of you in junior high and high school who didn't get to hear me talk about my platform.
This is the day those students will always remember. Watch for the full show this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday on CBTV, and tune in on Sunday for an evening filled with glitz and glam as 52 women compete for the coveted crown and scholarship.
Best of luck to Mackenzie. What an experience I'll bet she is having just preparing for this, the ultimate pageant of pageants.
And we're not normally pageant watchers, but it's a whole new ball game when you know someone competing. We'll definitely be cheering Mackenzie on Sunday night.
This is also the weekend for the 127th Randolph County Old Settlers Reunion in Huntsville. They will be having a pageant as well, and it's a pretty big deal. Jennifer Wilson, one of the event coordinators, joins us with more on this 3-day event.
Well, the Randolph County Old Settlers Reunion is always a great time, and it's happening this weekend, and I'm so pleased to have Jennifer Wilson joining us to talk about all the events. Jennifer, thank you for being here.
Thank you, Donna. I'm excited about being here and excited about telling our friends to come out and see us.
Well, yeah, and if the events start on Thursday, there's really something really big that happens on Thursday night that I know that's near and dear to your heart.
Oh, you are talking about the Queen Contest.
Absolutely.
I have worked my tail off on that, so I'm very excited. I'm excited for the girls. There will be a $1,500 scholarship to the Queen. And then other scholarships, of course, to the runners-up. They will be performing on stage at 8 o'clock. They will do evening gown, and they will do an on-stage question, as well as a 2-minute either talent of some sort, like singing or dancing, or they can do a speech. And it has to be under 2 minutes. They can use props, so they should really be good. Last year, our talent was fabulous. So, and I feel like it really prepares the kids. Earlier in the day, they do an interview, and I've gotten tremendous judges. So they're going to be really, it's going to be a great experience for the girls. And you know, when you do these things, it prepares you for the world. So they will learn how to be in front of people and be composed and together, and as well it'll prepare them for job interviews when they do interview, and it's just great. I'm excited for them.
And you want everybody to come out and see the girls.
Yes.
They're going to be doing some wonderful things.
Yes, they're just going to be fabulous this year, and they're an incredible group and a beautiful group, and inside and out, which is what matters. And I know on the poster that Brianna Killian made our poster this year, and I don't know, I think you've seen it, and you commented on how cute it was.
It's definitely cute.
And I just keep getting these rave reviews on it. But we put on the bottom of it, be beautiful, because we want all different sorts of people in that contest, and we welcome everybody, and we're just excited.
And it's all about being you, like you said.
Exactly.
So
not being a pageant Patty,
Right.
but instead being yourself and
in the best,
just
in the best light.
and the best version of you. So that's
Right.
kind of what we're after there. So I'm excited.
That'll be exciting. So that's Thursday night.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Yes.
That's kind of. There's also a dinner Thursday night for Old Settlers.
Oh.
The Randolph County. Those that have lived in Randolph County.
Yes. So that is actually at noon, but the people that are going to be there need to get there, I believe, by 11 o'clock. However, I'm going to tell you that the chairman of that is Carol Summers, and her number is at the bottom of the screen, but it's 660-277-4780, and she can give you all of the information on that. And that is a wonderful event that is going to take place at Trask Hall, which is right behind the Baptist Church. They have very graciously loaned that building to Old Settlers so that we can have that dinner there, which we are so thankful for that. And
It's quite an honor for the people that live in Randolph County to be
Oh,
able
it
to,
is.
over 60 years. You have to live there over 60 years.
So if you have lived in Randolph County, anywhere, and we tend to think of it as Huntsville event because it's held there, but it's for all of Randolph County.
Right.
So if you have lived there in Randolph County for 60 years or more, then your lunch is free. And there are all kinds of awards that are given that day. There are musical presentations. It's just fabulous. It goes on, and they just really make everybody feel special that day. Plus, the public can come if you want to, and it is $8 a plate. And the one thing that I can say about the Old Settlers dinner is you always hear the same thing. It was wonderful. And they also have carry out. So please call Carol Summers and she can enlighten you about all the details. But yeah, that's an event we're super proud of.
So this is just Thursday. So
Yes.
now let's move on to Friday. Friday's like a combination day
Yes.
between Homecoming and Old Settlers.
Yes, it is. And I also needed to remind you that there will be the agricultural displays, the floriculture displays, and this is all throughout
Okay.
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And you can see those, and that's in the community room right behind the City Hall. and they'll have quilt shows. So all of the neat stuff that people have done that is related to agriculture or anything to do with quilting, things like that, those will also be out. Plus the Historical Museum will be open, which is super. And I'm pretty sure that Barry Canote is going to be there. And he is like a walking encyclopedia. I went to school with him. He is the best guy ever. He and his brother Terry are twins. You'll love him. So go by the Historical Society, check things out, and they can kind of catch you up to date. And then you were talking about Friday, which is homecoming. We're going to have a homecoming parade. We are going to have, let's see, they have the game, then they have a dance in the street for the kids.
How wonderful is that for homecoming?
It's fantastic. So I think the kids are going to have a blast with that. Let me make sure I'm not leaving anything out. Also, we need to flip back to Thursday.
Okay.
Because it's not just the Queen contest. It is like Royalty Central on Thursday. That is the day that kids that are from 2 years old all the way up to 16 have their events. And so I would ask you just to get in touch with Sherry Meyer for that. And you will see her name at the bottom of the screen, and she can give you all of the details. And as well, if you get lost on any of this, you can just call Debbie Webster, and her number is 660-998-1425, and she can kind of get you on track. Now, her mom is Betty Miller, and she has graciously given her tea room, which is beautiful. It's called Nan's Tea Room. And so we always hold our community club meetings there. And then during this whole event, it's going to be like the information hub. So when you come into Huntsville, head to Nan's Tea Room, not just because it is like the cutest place you will ever be in, but because they also will have information. You can sign up for the raffles. I know that Bernie Nichols is going to be raffling off a shotgun. The Democratic, I can't think of what they're called, Democratic group is going to be auctioning off a rifle. I guess it's different. I don't hunt, but they're two different guns. My husband's extremely excited about this. And as well, we are going to have a 50-50. And so there's lots of raffles going on as well. You can pick up your information book at Betty's. They're at Nan's Tea Room. And you can stop anybody in town, and they're going to direct you wherever you need to go. As well, I believe that at the Baptist Church in Huntsville, they are going to be having tons of family-friendly activities, which we're very excited about. And they had a beautiful spread last year with bounce house and the slide and so on. And I believe that we're also going to have another bounce house and the train there for kids throughout the whole event. I mean, there's just a ton going on. And I forgot to tell you.
What's that?
During it starts at 8 on Thursday, which is the same time, which cracked me up, as the Queen contest. But you can buy a $20 ticket, right? And play cow chip bingo. Okay, now this sounds nuts, because I was like, what in the world? But if your ticket gets chosen, like they have 100 spots, then they put you in a spot just randomly. They pull your name and you get assigned a spot. Well, if the cow does his business on your spot, which this can take 5 minutes or it can take however long it takes the cow, I don't know. Anyway, if he does it on your spot, since there are 100 spots and it's $20 a ticket, that's $2,000.
Oh, wow.
So that's like one wonderful cow, if you ask me. So 1,000 of it goes back into Old Settlers, but 1,000 of it you take home. So for me, it is definitely worth buying one of those tickets.
Oh, my
so
goodness.
I hope the cow likes my number. That's all I have to say. So I said, well, I'll keep them posted at the Queen contest. We can have updates about the cow chip bingo. But Matt and Barb Reynolds, who are great people, are bringing in our friend the cow.
All right, we got to be nice to him.
Yeah, we've got to be extra nice to him. So, all right. On Friday then, as well, I don't want to miss anything, so I'm looking quickly over our list. We have the homecoming parade, like you said, and it's at 2 o'clock. The exhibits will be open. I need to talk to you about those. We do have possibly a few spots left for crafters. And we have great vendors. So it's fun to go over there and just poke around and look at things. I think all of our food vendor spots are taken. But we do have a few craft spots that are still open, and you need to contact Bernie Nichols about that. And we'll have the number at the bottom of the screen so that you can do that. And he can get you set up there. And at 4:30 on Friday night, my kids dance, which is my dance studio. Jennifer's All That Jazz Dance Studio. So they will be up there dancing and doing their thing.
That'll be quite entertaining.
That is going to be a blast. They're very excited. There's a cakewalk, and Kyla, who is helping me, Kyla and her sister Bree are both helping me and have been an endless source of help the entire time I've been putting together the Queen contest. Kyla is going to be heading up the cakewalk, and that takes place at 5 o'clock on Friday and on Saturday, and I believe 3:30. You would have to get the manual and look, or the little booklet and look on Thursday. So anyway, on those days, or on Friday, I'm sorry, on those days, they're having a cakewalk, and she's heading that up, and she's adorable, so you need to go do that. And midnight, from 5 until midnight on Friday, they have the beer garden open. So that's going to be run by Vertigo, and it will be very contained with super security. And I know that, you know, if you're planning on coming there and using a fake ID, don't even bother. But they are just absolutely amazing to work with. So they have been wonderful the entire time. So from 5 until midnight, they will be there with the beer garden on Friday. And then we move to Saturday, and it starts.
Another big day.
I know, it's so much. And then we move to Saturday, which starts with the Rotary Club, and they are going to be having their pancake and sausage breakfast at Nan's Tea Room.
Oh, okay.
See, there you go again. She never quits giving back. So it is phenomenal. Everybody always raves about it. So that's Saturday morning from 7 through 11. Then they have a 5K run, and you can contact Mandy Massey about that. And then at 8 o'clock, there is the baby show registration, which is like birth to 23 months, I believe it is. And then Sherry Meyer, again, is who you need to call for that, because she knows everything to do with the pageants. And that is 660-651-8495. And the little ones just have to live in Randolph County. So either their parents or their grandparents have to live here. And then we have the 3-on-3 basketball tournament.
Gotta have the basketball
tournament. So we've got stuff going on at the schools. We've got stuff going on downtown. We've got the vendors. We've got the bounce houses. We've got the train running. We've got nonstop entertainment. We're going to have Kevin Kirtley up there emceeing the royalty pageant for the little children. He's also going to be doing a gospel sing. It just goes on and on. And then there's the baby show and a pie contest, which is going to be a blast. And then, I don't know. It just
a pie
keeps
baking
going.
contest?
Well, no, you just supply the pie, and then I guess it's judged.
Okay.
But anyway, I won't be baking a pie because you wouldn't want one of my pies. But
You're going to be pretty busy. I don't know.
I don't think there will be time for that. And then again, that night they have the beer garden up until midnight, and then Janet's will be there to dance as well. So don't miss that. And a cakewalk again with Kyla at 5 o'clock. Ice cream socials 2 days. I think they are Thursday and Saturday, but for sure Saturday. You need to check that book and make sure. Then there will be the big parade lineup, and we will have another parade where they'll be judging it with the school bands and the parade, and after that we'll have all of the drawings on stage. It is nonstop.
So who's the parade marshal this year?
Am I supposed to tell it ahead of time?
Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's supposed to be a surprise.
I think it's supposed to be a surprise, so I'm not going to say yet.
All
I think
right.
it's going to come out and be a big surprise in the paper and so on and so.
All right.
We'll say. We'll let you see.
You have to come and see. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And what else was I going to tell you? There was something else I wanted to mention. After the parade, Stroker Ace is going to be playing. And I haven't gotten to see them, but I have heard fantastic things about them. So I think they play music, no, I know they play music that satisfies every single taste. So if you go to see them, you're going to have a blast. And then at the intermission, and they play on Saturday night.
And that's on stage right downtown.
Everything that I'm talking about will be on the courthouse lawn stage right there on in Huntsville, beside the courthouse. And I know that they play all different kinds of music, and then they're going to have an intermission with a big fireworks display.
Oh, wow.
And then end with more music, and so it just sounds like a blast to me.
You're going to be
It
so worn out
really
by
does.
Saturday
I know,
night.
I'll be all wound down where I don't want to talk anymore at that point.
Sounds like a wonderful time. Something for everybody. It's just food, fun, entertainment, kids, adults.
It really is.
You've got it all covered.
I hope I didn't miss anything that was major, and if I did, please forgive me. But there is a lot going on. There's the 5K. Don't forget that. There
Are you
the
participating in
contests.
that?
No, I'm sure not. I'm going to be uptown working my patootie off. And then we have the different awards. We have the MRS award. I just don't want to miss anything and hurt anybody. So if I miss something, please don't be upset with me. But we want you all to come because it is going to be fantastic. There's going to be entertainment, there's going to be food, there are going to be craft vendors, there's going to be something to do for the kids nonstop, and we want every single person to come from every single community. So we're proud of Old Settlers because it belongs to all of Randolph County. I do want to say a special thank you to Debbie Webster, who headed up all of these committees and kind of coordinated everything. And as well, she had a wonderful group that worked with her. Wendy Reed worked with her, Heather Clevenger worked with her, and Bernie Nichols. And I know they have worked tirelessly on this. So,
Well, Jennifer, thank you
You
so
are so
much.
welcome.
We love hearing about it, and we will love hearing about it after it's over. I'm sure it's going to be a great, great event. So
I hope so, and I hope everybody is there. It's the biggest one ever, and that you have a blast. We welcome you.
thank you.
Thank you, Don.